All right, let's dive in and learn how to talk about films like a true Brit.
So, first things first, have a look at the sentence. Can you spot what's wrong?
We're going to break down exactly why this sounds a bit unnatural, and of course, how to fix it.
Okay, let's start with verbs. Getting these word pairings or collocations right is so important. Right? You don't make an accent. Instead, we say you do an accent or put on an accent.
See, Hugh Laurie does a convincing American accent. It just sounds right, doesn't it? Next up, a plot doesn't unveil, it unfolds, like a story opening up.
Yeah, as the plot unfolded, it just captures that feeling of discovery in a story perfectly.
And when a film is emotional, it doesn't just get emotions out of you, it evokes them. All right, moving on from verbs. Choosing the perfect word is just as crucial. So if a character is all about themselves, the word you're looking for is self-absorbed.
But don't mix that up with self-conscious. That's more about feeling awkward or shy.
And here's a good one. Niche is for things like markets or interests, not really for people.
Okay, let's quickly talk about comparisons. This is a common one in modern English.
You might hear not so famous as, but that's a bit old-fashioned. We just say not as famous as. For example, his early work isn't as well known. This is how people actually talk. Now, this next grammar point can trip people up, but trust me, it's super simple. Here's the rule. If you use a word like best or worst with ever, you need the present perfect. So it's never the worst movie I ever saw. It's always the worst movie I've ever seen. And finally, let's go over some British vocab that'll make you sound like a local at the cinema.
We'll understand movie, but film is what we usually say. And check out these other swaps.
So let's fix that first sentence. Now it sounds perfect. The actor did a great accent in the worst film I've ever seen. See, these little tweaks make a huge difference. So which one are you going to start using?